This is what the Russian world, or the Russian peace, as they called it, looks like. What do you think are the main challenges here in the city at this moment?
It's our electricity infrastructure, because you know that Russian occupants hit our electricity infrastructure and damage some power station and spread system. So today we need generators, it's our priority, and we receive big capacity generators from our partners around the world. And first of all, we need to install the generator to our heating system in Odessa, because we have triad of unfrozen, defrosing heating system. And today we're starting reserve heating system, boiler houses with generators. Second part, it's water supply system. And we understand that for uninterrupting supply of water to our inhabitants, we need to have some reserving powers, and the generators allow us to do it.
So this is mainly the electricity and water supplies, and that of course includes heat as well.
We have stability supply heating to our inhabitants. In the city we have 156 boiler houses, 11 big boiler houses, and it's really big issues because usual generators can't feed for reservation electricity in these boiler houses. But we have 146 boiler houses, small boiler houses, which we started to reserving with generators. And today heating system of Odessa working normally.
Odessa is a seaport, and even now as we speak, there are vessels with grains departing and going to Ethiopia, all around the world. And we also know that there is a number of mines still floating in the sea, and demining works have to be performed almost daily. How does it impact your work?
Odessa, it's the city with big logistic component in our economy. And the working of port affect to all city economies. And of course, grain corridor allow us to support our economy on the good level. But we have issues with it too, because today working only seaports of big Odessa. In Yuzhny port, in Chernomorsk and Odessa, only 3 ports. Other ports in our country don't work, and all traffic of trucks with the grain come to Odessa, and we need every day deciding question with moving of these trucks. But it's allow us to give more working places for our inhabitants, and maybe give us a chance to not for moving for development of economic in this tension time, and continue improving our economy skills and our logistics system.
We all are just waiting for the victory, and we are believing in Ukraine, and it's just a matter of time. What is your forecast? How do you see the next year is going to go for Odessa specifically? Because we do know that the Russian Federation has plans for Odessa. What would be the challenges to defend Odessa? And when victory does come, what do you see the future like for Odessa?
If we talk about the future, we all understand that the ports of big Odessa, marine gates for our country. And we understand that when our country will be renewal with assistance our international partners, we understand that most difficult sector here will be marine sector, a sector of logistic, and we hope that Odessa will be a strong logistic point in our country. Odessa is a Ukrainian city, And we don't think about Russia propaganda, which told that Odesa like Russian city, because Russian propaganda told about the past time, and maybe in past time we have different situation, but today Odesa always was and now is liberty city, and this is port city and European city. And our people all don't want to live in Russian Empire, new Russian neo-empire, because it's really neo-fascism today. And we want to live in a liberty society, a European society. We want to be integrated to a civilized world and work together, Polish, Germany people, to the people from the USA or Canada, and realize some interesting project. Many people before the war travel around the world. It's allow us to be in contact with all the world. And we understand that our city, Odesa, today is Ukrainian city, and we will fight for it.
My last question is, what do you think the world community, the international community can do to help?
If you talk about Odessans, its first priority is support, because for us means a lot that all the world support us. When all work with you, you understand that you do something good, something kind, and we understand that they will not win in this case. We hope that the kind will win. I don't want to separate Odesa from Ukraine, and we understand that we have areas in Ukraine which occupied by Russian aggressors, and we understand that help with different essentials most need for these areas. But today we fight first shock after the war, and after 1 year's war we understand that we need weapons for more quickly go out Russian occupant from our territory, and we need to continue to develop our country, renew our country, integrate it to other European structures like European Union, NATO and others.
We certainly hope that the international community hears your message and that Ukraine will get the weapons it needs as soon as possible.
Thank you.